4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Yuhcast number 8.
Yes. Wait, no. Did we? Ow. Did we record 8 already?
Did we? No,
No, because this is the Pikachu one. This is the Pikachu one.
No, wait. I think we did record. No, we didn't. No, okay. The last
Didn't record one.
we didn't record. Okay, so the last one was 7. So yeah, this would be 8. Okay.
Yes, that was TurboGraphic Scary.
That was TurboGrafx.
Oh.
Yeah, funny Gary. Haha. All right. Anyways, hi. Yeah.
Gary man.
Yeah,
Hey.
Gary man. Yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be a Yuhcast for the ages. The ages between this
The history.
This is a podcast for this podcast is specifically made for people between the ages of 30 and 40. This is a podcast for this is just the Joe Rogan experience. It's a podcast for middle-aged white men.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's us.
That's us. Yeah. I'm 35. You are how old are you?
Like 4. So.
Dude. It's not funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you really shouldn't joke about that. My son died when he was 4.
That's really cool and all, but like, shut up.
Okay, legit. I'm looking at the Greenland Wikipedia page right now. It's weirdly interesting. Like Greenland as a
Why?
because Greenland is an interesting place. It's really far north and nobody lives there.
I can't blame you. I read like the entire Wikipedia page of Hillary Clinton earlier this morning.
Hillary Clinton.
So, and my Steam name is Hillary Clinton in Japanese because I was playing on Japan servers in CS:GO.
Oh yeah, and your Discord name is Hillary Chillin in Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids, that's
You're chilling in Cedar Rapids.
where's Cedar Rapids? I forget.
Iowa, I think. It's Iowa.
It's Iowa, I think. Yeah, it's Iowa. Yeah, I always think it's like a capital of Arkansas, but I think I'm thinking of Little Rock,
Capitol
but I
Hill.
might be completely wrong on that front. But yeah,
You're thinking of Oak Rapids.
nope.
Okay.
Oak Rapids aren't
Well.
funny. You should know that. You should really know that from being on this podcast for years.
That's actually, you know what? That is technically true.
What? How and why? Elaborate.
For years, because we've been doing this since 2018.
Technically, yeah, we have been doing this since
And
2018.
we haven't been making content that entire time, but it's been a concept, and we haven't technically shut it down
Yeah, actually, yeah, technically,
fully.
yeah, the actual concept of the Yuhcast has been around for I think 5-ish years now, almost 5 years, or at least the concept of us doing a podcast. But the actual concept of doing a Yuhcast was has been a thing for 3 years. Like the Yuhcast as an image and a brand in massive air quotes. Yeah, but I mean it's
For a
it's fun.
multimedia company.
For a multimedia company. It would be really cool though to see the Yuhcast turn into a multimedia thing, just as a brand. But I don't know. I feel like that would be just getting away from the actual heart of the project, as opposed to opposed to just being a news organization, a video game news organization.
Hey, I just got 87,000 bells. I played 12 hours Animal Crossing yesterday. I'm not really okay.
I think okay, dude, open up
I
Google
have Pee-wee.
right now.
I'm getting Pee-wee.
Dude, open up Google Maps just right now. Just look at the United States.
Google Classroom.
The Yuhcast.
Google Maps.
Google Maps. All right,
Zoom out. I'm looking at the U.S.
Just look at the United States. You should look at Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, Nevada, and then let's see how little national park lands there are in those states. And Oklahoma, see in Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, everything around it that has a lot of national park, not national park, but I guess yeah, it's weird.
It's it's surrounding Nevada.
Nevada, yeah, it's
Nevada.
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 That is how, I think Nevada is just how pretentious people say it.
I think
I don't
know. If you're from the great state of Nev A day. Tell me how to pronounce it, because I don't remember if it's supposed to be like Nevada or Nevada.
I think it's Nevada,
I
and
think it's Nevada.
it's yeah, it is. It's Nevada.
It sounds so stupid.
Okay, so all
I'm
right,
gonna find Cedar Rapids.
pronunciation book.
Nevada.
Okay, it's Nevada. Yeah, yeah, because Nevada is just it's just for pricks.
Cedar Rapids Museum of Art.
No, Cedar Rapids isn't a place.
I don't think it is actually.
It's not really. It's just a collection of people with very, very intricate legs.
African American Museum of Iowa.
Shut up.
Temporarily closed.
Shut up. Shut
Okay.
up. Shut up.
You
shut
made some Asian market in anime. Is in Cedar Rapids,
Dude, epic.
right next to the St. Patrick's Catholic Church.
The St. Patrick's Catholic Church.
Got the Methwick community. Yo, if you
Dude.
live in Cedar Rapids, hit me up.
If you live in Cedar Rapids, become my dealer. They got some great shit over there.
You got the men's room, hair and beard parlor.
They got the men's room. That's what they got over there. Bro.
What else? Golf operations. They have a big golf place. Yo, I think do you think Hillary Clinton went to Ella's golf course?
Probably. Like the amount of places she's probably been there.
Oh, this is like this is where you get all like the cool restaurants, like your Pizza Ranch, Panera
No.
Bread, Texas Roadhouse, Panda
No.
Express, Buffalo Wild
No.
Wings, Leonardo's. You ever been to
No.
Leonardo's?
No, I've never been to Jersey Mike's, but I've yeah.
I've never been there actually.
I've never been to Jersey Mike's. It seems like such an average, like, well, it seems like higher quality than like Subway, but like
Yes,
same
that's definitely true.
quality of food. I think that's what it's supposed to.
life.
Same quality of life for people with very small penises. It's really funny.
Okay.
No.
Oh wait, no wait, yes wait, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So this is coming out on Monday,
Yes.
which means that will be the week where we get up to episode. Okay. Well,
What? Yeah. What? What's the?
I was going to talk about Half-Life 2 because we actually just finished recording that like a few days ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really a big spoiler alert because hey, we finished the game. I think
Yeah.
it's not a shock.
It's not a
'Cause
shocker.
I think
'cause-
episode 10 left it off on like the near like the beginning of like the fourth act, I'd argue.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Also, just y'all peoples, if I seem just a bit off today, I basically didn't get any sleep at all. I'm very tired. I am.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, guess this is right. Be slightly off our game.
I've been up pretty much since like 4 p.m. yesterday.
Wow. That's really fun.
Wow.
No.
Burnout Paradise Remastered zooms into the Nintendo Switch.
No, that's not it. Child of Jesus.
You okay?
No.
You need.
I
Okay.
need an aspirin. I need like 30 aspirin and a Vicodin. What is that? What is Vicodin?
Vicodin?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never like seen it.
Vicodin and alcohol. I
Um,
think it's just a type of painkiller or something.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
acetaminophen.
Yeah.
Acetaminophen.
Shut up.
Pregnancy. Consult a doctor.
Me and the boys out here consulting our doctors because we feel pregnant.
I haven't been to a doctor in a while.
Dude,
That's
there's-
a lie, actually.
There's a place in Canada called Plimpton, Wyoming.
Yo, I'll go to Plimpton,
Me
Wyoming.
and the boys out here going to Plimpton, my Wyoming.
Gotta get citizenship.
We gotta get our citizenship. Yeah, you got this. It got the Plimpton, Wyoming. It got the Serena Service Center. It got the what's it got? It's got the Royal Canadian Legion branch, 388. It's got the Broadway Service. It's got Wyoming Tirecraft. It's got the Canada Post. It's got Wanstead Farmers Cooperative, and it's got the Aqua Shine Car Wash, and it got Front Street, and Plimpton Street, and Cernia Street.
Front Street.
Zone Street, dude. That's the gnarliest.
Can we have an
Street.
actual topic that isn't
No.
Plimpton, Wyoming?
No.
And like listing off the entire street names of Plimpton, Wyoming,
Shut
in Canada.
up. Okay, it's funny. It's funny to me. It's not gonna be funny.
What did you do 3 hours ago? Tell me.
I was in a car and I think I was sleeping. I was like napping, but I couldn't get like actual REM sleep, so I'm still very tired.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say you were in a car accident. I was like, dude.
Dude, epic. Dude, okay. Okay, like, can you nap? Because I physically cannot nap. Like, as a human, napping is just completely out of, like, my
Like, what do you mean? Like, can I? Because I can fall asleep. Yes, I can.
No, you
if
can't.
I'm tired, which is, I pretty much would like fall asleep after school, and then I would literally just pass out, and then I wake up next morning, go to school, and pass out immediately. That was my schedule for a while.
I mean,
my entire life is only school and sleep.
I mean, just like
a 2 hour or an hour.
Yeah, 2 hour or an hour. Cause not even that. Just like, cause I physically cannot even get into like, unless I'm really tired, I can't really get into like any kind of deep sleep. Like, I shut my eyes and I kind of, I think I go into like, might just be like the first stage of sleep. I don't know, but it's just kind of like I shut my eyes. My brain seems like it's just kind of shutting down, but like I still hear everything and I'm still like thinking, I guess. It's weird. I don't know. But like that's like the only like kind of nap I can have. Like, and I do feel like a bit better after those, but I'm still like I don't get like the actual like full sleep that some people do, you know?
I mean, I can fall asleep at any point now. I go between like insomnia and like sleeping all the time, but recently I've been sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
I think it was back in I don't know, sometime in middle school, so I can't remember. It's been a while. It's probably 8th grade, I assume, where I would be able just to fall asleep in all my classes and just chill there for the longest time.
Yeah. I can't do that physically because for one thing, especially in school, sleeping is just like not something I can ever just do within good conscience, I feel like. But yeah. It's just kind of.
It just happens for me because I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, me neither. But it's just kind of like, well, there's like too much stuff I think happening around me for me, just because it's like generally.
That's when I sleep best.
There's a lot of stuff. That's fair. You should like go to sleep during the Yuhcast. That'd be really funny.
Dude, I have almost done that, I think, on the old channel when we first started doing the Yuhcast. I actually think I almost fell asleep during one, because there was one where it was like all three of us, you, me, and Will, and you guys were just chatting for a long time. I'm like just slowly drifting off to sleep.
Yeah. I feel like there is going to be a podcast that's like that, where it's just like, dude, episode. What's a sleep related number? Hold on. We need to
94.
94.
Not 94.
Shut up.
It's gonna be 80 something.
Sleep number.
8 is a sleep number.
Sleep related number. It's just gonna give me like a bunch of related numbers. Data and statistics, sleep and sleep disorders by the CDC. Let's go.
CDC. 7 hours of
sleep. Egg. There is no specific number, so I'm just gonna say episode 47 is going to be the sleep cast.
No, it's 8 is a sleep number.
Shut up!
8 and possibly 7. 48 and possibly 7 are sleep numbers.
48 and possibly 7. Okay, if that's your opinion, bumface.
If that's your opinion, bumface. Thanks, man.
Tom here. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Dude, Borderlands 5.
No. Borderlands 5 should be canceled. like completely unironically, it should be off the waiting list. If you
I'm a
catch
bit. It's
if you
sad because
catch my
I mean,
cucumber.
yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people haven't played Borderlands, especially pre-sequel, so I'm gonna make this section quick. But I'm really,
No,
really angry at the story of Borderlands 3. Not because it sucks. I mean, it does suck. Just like the
it's
voice
fucking
acting is
awful.
literally
I
the most
hate it.
garbage I've seen.
No,
I mean, they literally just were like, okay, Twitch streamers are the villains. Boom. That, and then we're gonna kill off just random characters because that's funny.
this is The Last of
But
Us
like,
Part Two.
yeah. I like how they called it part 2 as well.
Yeah, it wasn't even like
Um,
it's just a sequel. Like fuck you. Either way, we're not. We're I
Last of Us
haven't
2.
I haven't played it. I've just heard the narrative
Haven't
is shit.
either.
So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
critique it anymore. Apparently, I've heard it's good as a game, but like the story is just shit and it kind of drags people out of it. But I don't know.
Yeah. But like in Borderlands the pre-sequel, they left on like a really huge, not I guess not cliffhanger, but it was just like something to really build up excitement. It was like there's gonna be this whole like cool story with a huge war and everything. It's gonna be like a bunch of different characters, and then they just scrapped it. Like it never happened. I mean, I wish the pre-sequel as a game never happened, but the story was good. And give it that.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I was looking at the Source Audio C4 synth pedal, and like the first review on Sweetwater is leaves me with an open mouth. I'm just
As every pedal should.
as every pedal should. I mean, you're not wrong.
Every time I use my wah pedal, I
You,
just
you exclusively have a wah pedal,
gape
right?
in my mouth. Right now, yeah.
I
Right
had a
now.
fuzz pedal and I sold it for Oblivion and Skyrim because I was gonna sell it for a tuning pedal because that's actually useful and like, yeah. But
Buy a tuner.
I do own a tuner, but it's just easier to have like my bass just going straight. Just having like I don't know. Well, I just like having like a tuning pedal under my desk so I can basically pretty much is like mute the signal because like sometimes just if like the cable's on the floor, there's some buzzing that happens and stuff like that. So like yeah, because I plug. Well, I pretty much have to play with headphones more or less just because that's how I
Yeah.
practice and because I live in a crowded neighborhood and I've gotten one noise complaint, but that was back when I practiced literally like for more or less like 8 hours a day on the bass guitar. And by 8 hours a day, I mean literally like from 6 in the morning to like 9 at night. So I get why neighbors wouldn't be too happy, but they were really nice about it, and they didn't really. I just kind of, yeah. And then like also I had a Mac and I had Logic Pro X, so I can pretty much just use a bass amp sim, and that was actually phenomenal for what I was doing. But I have a P bass, which if y'all don't know bass guitars, it's like the bass. Like you can do literally anything with it, unlike normal guitars where really like. I mean, there are like some guitars that are like really versatile, but like you still need for just different tones. You're not gonna get like a fucking metal tone out of an ES335, you know. So like, yeah. But with a bass,
I beg to differ.
I beg to. Well, I mean, you can. It's just gonna feed back and sound really just trashy. But if you want that sound, then go for it. But
if you want grunge music, there you go. Like grunge tone. Just get some
grunge is
garbage.
overrated. Don't at me.
Boom. That is true. It's good sometimes, but
Most
it's overrated.
It's overrated. Okay.
And now there goes the like to dislike ratio.
Okay,
just
honestly,
plummeting down.
No, well, okay. Grunge as a genre, it's like I like grunge adjacent bands. Like Dinosaur Jr. is like one of my favorite bands right now. But like actually like bands like Nirvana and like Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and those bands, I just could never get into them.
Yeah.
Also, just like the alternative metal scene or like just the alt rock scene in the '90s, I just really couldn't get into. Well, actually, except for like Midwest emo and like in emo stuff like Sunday Real Estate and American Football and stuff like that, and Weezer. That not that they're an emo band, although Pinkerton is debatable. But yeah, just I could never get into that. But yeah, I like Primus.
I'm the
though.
same way with funny bass. Primus sucks, but I'm the same. I'm kind of the same way, but with
suck. Well, I mean, haha.
That's funny joke. You go to every single YouTube comment section on their
Primus
videos.
sucks!
It's so fun.
Apparently Les Claypool
Funny.
hates the fact that they're like
Good. But I'm the same way with black metal because I don't really like a lot of black metal, but I like other genres that have been blackened and
Black-
take elements from
like
that.
black gaze, like that kind of genre.
Black gaze.
I don't know why that was that. I don't know why I did think you were gonna go with that joke, but hey, yeah.
It's so hot in here. I hope my AC isn't listenable.
Oh yeah. Also, I forgot to mention in my good alt rock genres in the '90s, fucking shoegaze is amazing. I don't care what you say.
Shoo. It's me when I sneeze. Achoo.
All right.
Oh, we go.
Honestly,
What?
I've actually re-listened to a lot of just lately a lot of prog rock, not like Dream Theater prog and like Ministry, those bands, like prog metal, but like stuff like King Crimson, Yes, those like Pink Floyd to an extent, those kinds of bands. I actually am getting back into that whole genre now, actually, like really, because like I'm kind of just moving back to like my old music taste just now of like Radiohead and a lot more quote unquote experimental music,
Yeah.
like gateway experimental music, because I had like basically a massive like punk / ska punk phase for like a few months, but now I'm just kind of out of it, I guess. I think it's just because it's like, I don't know, the music didn't really speak to me anymore, and I just needed some good old vibes, I guess, for lack of a better term.
I get that because I've been going back to like some older styles of music I normally don't listen to now, but I'm getting back into them. Some Fredo disco. You got some Hot Mulligan up in there. You got some Front Bottoms in there.
Mm.
All hippie songs.
those folk songs, those dumb folk songs. Yeah, but I think it's just because it's like, also I'm just getting like a love for music again, I think, and like a love for actual music. Cause like I've pretty much the past couple days I've been playing bass a lot more because I was really burnt out on it, because a little piece of the Tom history. I was in band for like 5 years, and I played bass in the jazz band for two out of those, and I didn't like it. I was getting absolutely nothing out of it, and it made me really burnt out and hate playing bass. Which is why I quit. Which, I mean, I don't regret it at all.
That's kind of why I quit too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was in band for like the first 2 years back when, because our old middle school was literally just, it was your only choices were to have like an extra period of gym, choir, or do band. And I'm like, well, band's probably the better option.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was not. I mean, there was some good moments, but also it was not great because
Well, your saxophone was
I started
broken,
to hate
right?
music. Yeah, that's the second reason. My saxophone, like, okay, I could like most of the any like sharps and accidentals in general would not like it would just sound like a C sharp sounds the exact same as a C. It's because there's like something incredibly wrong with it.
Yeah.
So I would literally just fake playing the entire time because I don't know.
And then it was like, let's go down the line of saxophones, and every time it was at you, it would just be a honk. It would just be like,
yeah, because it was yeah, because my mouthpiece was like super broken because this saxophone was like 50 years old and has been stored away in a garage. So I mean,
yeah,
like humidity is a big part.
Yeah.
And that's
also
destroyed it.
Yeah. Although I mean, like,
and it being 50 years old.
Did you not try to get a new mouthpiece or anything, or were you just like, were you just not
I never
bothered enough?
because I mean, it was not a big problem in 7th grade. I think because that's when we started that. It wasn't a big issue then. Because I don't know, it was more so, but the actual like everything else about it, the keys just not working, and then like it wasn't until like 8th grade where I already decided like I'm not doing band after this.
Yeah,
that it became a problem. Like I'm not going to spend money on something that I'm going to use for like another 2 months.
Yeah. Also, what was your first reason about hating music, making it hate music?
Oh, hey, music. Oh, just bands in general. I hate
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah, it's just it's just because it's like I don't care for the music. If just also I played tuba, which is
Hmm.
I really liked playing it in last year. I actually did really like playing it, but that was purely because I was just really like self conscious about like my like it really any other instrument. So I was like, well, this is an instrument that I can play. I'm just gonna practice this religiously for like every day. And then like I started playing bass just like with people, and then that kind of made me like playing bass again and playing the bass guitar, because I think like for me like the thing about music is well, like I think the reason I enjoy playing music and doing music, one of the two, is the idea of just practicing and getting better at an instrument, and then and I think that was the reason why I was burnt out, was because it was like if you're practicing just so much but you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, like you don't feel like you're getting better, and you just feel like you're just getting you're not that you're getting worse, but just that like I don't know, you're just stalling. That can make you just not want to play an instrument again. And then
Yeah.
like for me the other thing is like it's just fun to do. It's like it's fun to just play music you like with other people, with other like-minded people, you know? Like that's like my thing is just like it's just fun to just jam with people. Now you see the problem is there are very few musicians who play instruments that are like rock aligned. Like you play guitar, there are no
Yeah.
drummers at all.
At least ones that are interested remotely in any like of our music tastes.
Yeah, there's like there I think there's like one, but he is like not that good. Yeah, but
Oh, and there was another one as well. Remember when we restarted the old band, and then like one person like contacted us, or
oh
someone
yeah, they lived in
contacted
like, but they lived like in a
us.
completely different town, and then they were like,
Yeah,
but then it was basically just gonna be like, it was just like, it was literally like he responded like, dude, I am
it's gonna be
so,
your old drummer again.
I am so high right
It's
now,
gonna be
I
your old
can't do
drummer
this.
again, where
Like,
it's just
I'm like, dude, we're not gonna
where it's
bother with
just like,
this.
okay.
Yeah, and it's
At
like,
least he can play drums. At least so that was better than our old one.
yeah, I think he, although I don't actually know if he actually like could play. I don't know the actual statistics of that. Our other member might have clued you in more than me, but whatever. Yeah,
Our other
I wanted to play drums for a while purely to like fill that role, but it was just kind of like, well, for one thing, drums are loud and expensive, and I don't want to deal with that shit. And secondly, I don't know, it's like I feel like playing drums would be cool, but it's also like, and I guess it's a lot easier to work around than no bass. But it's also like I don't know, I feel like I should stick to something that I actually know, as opposed to like that I know and am good at, as opposed to like taking a massive gamble buying like a fucking like $400 drum kit, which is like bottom of the barrel, like not good, and like attempting to learn it in the hopes that I'll get good enough to even bother to play. Because it's like I think the problem with our old drummer was that he was literally like he was just put in the band when he just bought a drum kit, and so if I bought a drum
Yeah.
kit, it would have been that exact same situation, except oh yeah, also you
Uh-huh.
don't have a bass player anymore. Find one. Like it would that would be the problem. So like yeah, yeah.
In other news, Zerwheat Part 2 is out.
Is there wheat?
We did it, boys.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Ah, funny Weezy.
I hate Weezer. Fuck Weezer.
That
was That was actually too real.
It's a love-hate relationship with every
Ye-
single Weezer song.
Okay, the first two albums, great, amazing. Green Album,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's a bit bland, but I think that was literally the entire point of it. Maladroit, underrated,
Yeah.
way underrated, but everything else after
Oh,
that,
yeah.
except White Album, is like not good. Well, because I think literally everything after Pinkerton was, I think, like made as a reaction against Pinkerton. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Rivers Cuomo took the criticism way too personally, and just started writing really shallow pop songs because that's just what he thought was that's what he thought people were gonna like, and then I think he just kind of got into that mindset, and so that's just yeah. Either way, Rivers, come on the Yuhcast, please. We want you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue because at least we got some really good albums after that. Like we got Ratitude.
Oh yeah, Ratitude. We got
We got
Pacific
Black
Daydream.
Album, Pacific Daydream.
We got the Teal album. We have
Van Weezer. Apparently that exists.
Van We.
I've heard.
I've
Who
heard
knows if it exists?
I have. Yeah, it was supposed to come out in May and June. So you know what?
The singles were okay.
I haven't heard the singles, but yeah, fake fan.
Fake fan. And then I don't know. And then you have albums that were not really bad, I guess, but they weren't really good.
Oh yeah,
Like everything will be all right in the end. Hurley, White Album, Red Album.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
White Album was okay. White Album was good. Everything will be all right in the end. That was also okay. Hurley was It wasn't bad, but it wasn't particularly good. Same as Green Album, really. And Red Album, like
is an experience.
Red Album is an absolute experience. Like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pork and Beans and like Troublemaker, those songs are absolute just bangers. Let me tell you, those are great songs.
Yeah.
Everything else though, like what was it? Oh yeah, Greatest Man That Ever Lived is a complete.
It has some of my favorite songs and some of my least favorite songs on there. It is so good. And just the way it all comes together to create like one just cacophony of garbage.
Yep.
Hip hip hop.
Shut up.
I love that you can see the like if you look at the release dates of all the albums, you'll see like when the Red Album came out, it was just been like a rush of like 4 new albums.
Yeah. I'm really okay.
Just to try to get back in mainstream.
Yeah.
Hi Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah, Rivers. I don't know why he bothers trying to be mainstream at this point. Like, I actually know.
Yeah.
I know why it is. Beverly Hills. He thinks he can write another
that's
Beverly
where you
want to
be.
That's where I want to be.
Thing is, it's not even a good song.
It's not a good.
It's just got radio play.
It's just da 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 da. Hey, yeah.
Beverly Hills.
That's
where
where I
really
want to
be, guys.
Hey,
Hey.
Beverly Hills.
That being okay, dude. Legitimate. Okay, do you think?
So.
There's 2 ways you can go with that. Yeah. Either, dude. I personally, like, I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Okay, dude. Have you seen how like the Minions Poke Nuzlocke has no views? The funny minion edit didn't. It got 0 views.
I didn't even see the minion edit. Where's the minions?
Did you not see the minion edit? It's like about.
I tried finding it and I couldn't find it.
Shit. It was no, I think it was.
But,
it was the
better
minion.
Purpose.
For better. Minion edit was
Better
there.
purpose. Okay, I hate this.
Okay, yeah, it was.
It's
done like actually, 15 minutes 25 seconds in. That's the funny minion edit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my. Whoa. Okay, I just like hovered over for like a split second.
Put a bunch of like minions up on screen right
a bunch
now.
of minions up on
There's one going up in a circle.
Okay, so that's like minion vor.
Yeah, there's.
I guess that's a minion inflation or vor.
I think that's no.
just more
That's minion mpreg. That's what that is. That's just minion mpreg, and then that's minion vor, and then I think that's just minion yaoi. And the rest of the thing is just minion yaoi, but I think it implies minions have like a specified gender. So
it's a minion vor. It looks.
One going
they
around the
look terrifying.
I think the worst part about it is just the fact that like they're just eating normal humans, like very normal humans. That's like the
minion vor.
Minion vor is
like the only legitimate picture of minion vor.
Yeah.
There's one of Perry the Platypus being vored.
Dude, don't put that up. Actually, please don't put that up. Don't put anything up in the podcast. I'm just as a fresh FYI. Anything that I say put up in these podcasts, I won't be put up until we actually have like some kind of actual visual to go with the podcast, so it makes sense. So you're not just like listening to it in the background or something, and then you have to be like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? And then pull over from your fucking homework or some shit. But yeah.
Homework.
Personally, I think like completely like honestly, have you actually seen how like erratic our like view count is? Like,
What do you mean?
like go to like fucking tube whatever it is, fucking YouTube, whatever, fucking the analytics plugin, whatever. It's like, it's weird. It's like what I thought we were gonna start getting just like on like average like 15 views like a day.
Like the graph.
Yeah, like the graph. But like
Yeah.
I thought we like it was like consistent for a few days, and then like there was just nothing.
Alex,
Absolutely
we
nothing.
either get like 4 or so, all the way up to like 20 to 30.
Yeah, it is so erratic. Like, are the view counts on our videos? It's literally, I think, just the hand of God coming down. Like, yeah, literally, it's like the graph is like it goes from like literally like it's like June 26th, 22 views gained, and then like June 28th, 1 view gained, 10 view gained. I think it's literally. I think all it is like it's just whatever the hand of God, the hand of the YouTube gods just tells us to do, really, and like whatever it just happens, I guess. But yeah. But we do
keep
have
having to
subscribers.
search up Yuhcast to see if there's any new Yuhcast like channels out there.
I don't think there's
because
anything.
well, there was one that was created like I mean, after we had our idea, we just never actually created a full channel.
Yeah.
But they were like gone for like a year by then, so we thought it was like, okay, well, we can take our reign on the cast.
Yeah.
And then we like went away for a bit, and another channel popped up.
Yeah.
With like it's all like the same design too.
Yeah.
The profile pictures are just
Yeah.
If you search up Yuhcast, at the current moment it was being uploaded, there's just a list of 3 channels, our old channel and like 2 other ones, and they're all just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's just
Yeah.
like honestly
It's a bit
though,
quirky.
like I think that our like the views on our channel, like it's weird. We are gaining subscribers, which is the weird thing. We are gaining subscribers, and I feel like there are like
At a rapid rate.
well, 1 a day is rapid, sure. Actually, it kind of is. I
Well,
think
I mean,
for our for
our
our like
size, that's pretty big.
it is
Pretty
actually
epic.
pretty yeah, actually like a subscriber every like 2 days is like, that's like, if we just keep doing this for another 2 months, that should get us to like almost like 100, which is gonna be weird because then there's gonna be like a definite following. That's like definitely gonna be the weirdest thing when we actually get like a proper
I don't
following.
like that thought.
I don't like that thought. I don't like that thought either, honestly. And I think probably the weirdest thing. Well, because I don't think we're actually gonna like show our faces that often until like, at least until we can actually like get into one room. I don't think we're actually gonna properly like show our faces. So I don't think we're gonna get fucking stopped in the street or anything. That's not even like something with any remote amount of. Actually, no. Like, I think people with like 50,000 subs, they can like occasionally get stopped. Like,
It's like once every few months.
yeah, not just like fucking.
Because he has to be in the same town.
Yeah, you have
That's
to
the
be in the
thing.
same town, and we are in a very small town. I guess we
live in the desert,
we live in a desert. Yeah, we live in Utah.
Nevada.
Same
Boom.
place.
We connected the circle.
Circle of
I don't know. I was
Life.
going to do a video of
no.
it was me speedrunning eating a cherry. I was gonna post that, but now I was like, this is a really stupid video.
Yeah, well, I did that with if y'all don't know, the Funny Tom Talk series. I was like writing the script for it, and then I just kind of realized midway through, this isn't funny. It's just random. That was just it. It was like, because it was like the actual like jokes themselves. They were just basically like base level like non sequiturs, and just kind of like, haha, I subverted your expectations for what was gonna happen. But it was just that the entire video and like the entire script. I probably should have like actually made it before I judged it was funny, but I feel like if I'm already like at the script and I'm just like, this isn't funny, this isn't good, then I'm just not gonna bother. But like, yeah, the idea for it is still in my head, but it's like, yeah.
I just realized that we have. I mean, I guess I have a lot to record. But we also have to do Yuhcast stuff because, like I said earlier, we finished Half-Life 2 series
Yeah.
a bit back. But I mean, I don't think it's uploaded all of them yet. But they're almost all uploaded.
They're almost all uploaded, yeah. So I think by
next
the time
week,
by
then.
next week. So yeah, next week we're gonna have to start.
So
some
we
new
have to get a
series.
new series
Yeah.
sometime very soon and record like at least like a few episodes to get a start on it.
Yeah. Also, I
And
need
also in like two like what was it 2.5 hours, I think 3.5 hours, I have to record another Rav Space video and edit it and upload it.
to. Yeah, dude. I think what would be a thing that you. Shit. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I was gonna. Okay. I think I was talking to myself in the second person. I should. I have to. I still have to edit the Nuzlocke because I still haven't done those. And honestly, those Nuzlocks I think are the worst episodes of the Nuzlocks. I think just because of how like kind of disjointed they are. I feel like because we just finished a lot like the. I actually I do notice that I think it's just with any Let's Play channel that does like kind of mass episode recordings. The ones that are near the end are always like the worst, most incoherent ones, and I've noticed that and we always generally do leaf green. If it's not like the only thing we're doing, it always lasts for whatever reason. I think it's just because we think of it first or think of it last. I mean, so yeah, but
because I think the difference is that like that's probably gonna be a long series compared to because I feel like what's going to happen at this point is that like because we have basically Series A and Series B, which Series A is
like
would that be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Series B is the Wednesday, Fridays, and I feel like I feel like we're just gonna like slowly like start to create ideas on what a Series A thing is completely subconsciously, like a shorter series.
Like the short series, and then
one that we can
Series
swap
B
out
is
a lot.
Then actually, I mean that actually kind of makes sense because I feel like Wednesday and Friday are kind of just more main viewing days. I feel like, anyways. So it's like I think the long series should be the ones that like is always present, and then like the short series is like
have
hey,
a fan base.
Yeah, this is
have a gay.
Shut up! Shut your big dumb mouth.
Shoot. I also, in new news, I changed everything about my editing software. It took me like an hour to like modify everything to get it all better and everything, but I've been able to reduce my rendering times because for like a 14-minute Half-Life 2 video, it would be like an hour and a half up to 2 hours to render. I've got it down to about 20 to 30 minutes to render.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I don't know. I don't know what that means for you guys actually thinking about it, but
Yeah.
It means great stuff for me because I can actually enjoy my life and not have to spend a whole day rendering.
Okay, that's all well and good. I really need to shit, so I'm just gonna I'll leave. I might cut this out, but if you can keep this going for a long time, yeah.
Good luck.
No.
So, okay.
My face though.
You're going to bring your base into the toilet. Tell me in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube, because I mean I think we only upload to YouTube now. But do you think a bass guitar would work as a decent plunger? Because plungers are really cool, but strange, I don't know. Talking about really cool but strange. Let's talk about Hillary Clinton and Cedar Rapids. So I mean, when was she chilling down there in Cedar Rapids? Hillary Clinton chilling in Cedar Rapids. I think that was 2015, July 20th, 2015. I think. I really don't. Yeah, I think that was when she was chilling in Cedar Rapids. She took up some Snapchat. Remember Snapchat? I don't know. I kind of feel like TikTok has been taking over Snapchat almost. I've never used either really. I mean, I used Snapchat like for a month, but I think it's slowly taking it over in a way, which is strange because they're two completely different apps. But at least from the mainstream, I mean, Snapchat's always still used and everything as like messaging and shit, but it no longer feels like it's used as much for just like general content as it used to be. Which I mean, you can say the same about a lot of things, like Facebook. The only time I've ever used Facebook within the last like 2 to 3 different years is like just to message people. Think of messaging people. Tom just sent me a Weezer meme. What is happening? Okay. So like it's the Weezer meme. Okay, so it's like a bunch of Weezer billboards like obey, consume, and then you have like the minions as the Rivers Cuomo dragging around a man bleeding everywhere with an American Idiot t-shirt. Yeah. So I think with that all being said, I do think Weezer should take over the world. I mean, honestly, like everyone makes fun of Weezer because they have garbage music. Well, they have a lot of garbage music. But I mean, it's strange how they are still such a popular band, you know? Because nowadays, when an artist makes a really bad song, it feels like they just immediately lose the largest chunk of their following. And of course, that did happen, but usually they never regain it to like the full extent. I mean, I guess for some cases like Eminem, but even controversial, a little hot take here. His new music's not even good. Um, but like after like what was it, Revival? That was it's pretty yucky. Weezer, I mean, they released Green Album. That wasn't really good. They released everything after Green Album. That wasn't really good. I mean, there's some big bops in there, as Tom was talking about earlier with Red Album and Maladroit. But there really hasn't been an album that's been like fully good. Well, I mean, I think White Album was really good. But I mean, the time was like 15 years between. No, wait, 1990. It was almost like 2 decades. It was 2 decades, I think. Like 19 and a half years between like Pinkerton and White Album, which I think most fans seem to agree that those like Blue Album, Pinkerton, and White Album are the only albums that exist. Everything else is just for like on a random occasion. It's not something you put in your playlist, I think. And I don't know, and they're still widely successful and popular. They can still sell out arenas. Probably, I don't know. I mean, with COVID-19, who knows anymore? But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I haven't been to a concert in a while because of COVID, but feels bad, man. Last one I went to was January 5th, I believe, like right after the New Year. And it was easily my favorite. It was the Disguised and Disease tour. Welcome to the Rap Space, by the way. Disguised and Disease tour. It was Airtooth, Mostless and White, Stick to Your Guns, and Nothing Left. I think nothing more, nothing something. We'll Google them or check them on Instagram. But it was easily my best show I've ever been to. Yeah, there's Nothing Left. Nothing More is something else entirely. Johnny Hawkins, cool. But yeah, I haven't been to a lot of shows, and the one I went to before that was I Prevail and Issues, and Justin Stone. It was good. I mean, in comparison, it's really not my favorite show I've ever been to by a long shot, but it was pretty decent. There was some late epic hype in there, and then I went to Nothing Nowhere, that show, and that was probably my favorite as a casual experience because it was everyone there was super chill, and like I ended up getting to the front, just not even push my way to the front, just people like offer me their spots, or like I'll hold a spot for someone and they'll be like, "Hey, I need to leave. You can just go take this spot." I was like, "Yo, thanks," because it was a very rather smaller venue, wasn't big one, but it was. I mean, it's still big, but it was not massive. And then last one, it was what was it? It was the Front Bottoms, I think, back in like 2016, so probably 2017. Whenever that era happened, I completely forgot. Whenever Going Gray was, they were touring for that album. I think that was 2017 then, because that came out early 2017. Did it anyway? That's been my experiences. I'm gonna go Google if it came out in 2017. Going Gray. I cannot type. Going Gray transition. No, I don't want to see hair transitions. Jesus Christ.
How you doing?
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, what?
But anyway, so as I was talking about, when did it come out? It came out.
What are you talking? I heard
Was
something
it
about the front bottoms.
Oh, it was late. It was late 2017. Okay, really, that's quite strange.
What are you talking? What?
Anyway, that was my conversation. Well, that was my rap space. I'm gonna just take that chunk out and put it onto my channel.
No.
It's no longer Yuhcast property. I own the Yuhcast. I make the executive decisions around here, and yeah.
Are you challenging my rule?
Yes.
Okay. I don't like. I
I ran.
Don't say anything for the fucking Shia bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it's
Chia pets.
Anyways, I don't know what I was gonna. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but you know what? No.
I talked about Weezer. I talked about concerts. I talked about Eminem. I talked about front bottoms. I talked about Hillary Clinton.
Hillary
I went
Clinton.
through a lot.
Yeah.
You give me a lot of time to work with.
I'm gonna cut all of it out. No, I won't. I'm kind of.
You could make a compilation of me just rambling on while you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to. Okay.
Idea.
Yeah, that's the yeah. The Alex Rambles compilation. That's actually a good idea. I'm just gonna do that. Just save all that footage and then just get like a nice batch, because that was like 8 minutes. Like I can get like another like 2 of those, and then I can just like.
I mean, I think there was another one during the Nuzlocke.
There was a
something.
Nuzlocke.
I remember doing it recently.
But
yeah, because I was playing Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was doing. Yeah, there was that, but I think it was
I don't think that one was as good.
That one, yeah. I think I
talked about Obama a lot.
haven't. I don't know yet. I think I was. I don't think I edited that yet. Anyways, so.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but.
Yeah.
That's really.
The editor from Yuhcast is behind on edits. It's not like we have another week or so before anything new gets released.
Yeah. Well, I'm behind compared to you, because literally like the day you record something, you immediately edit it. And like I did
every single thing. When we did like what was it like? It was a big bundle of like almost like. It was actually only like 4 Half-Life 2 episodes, but I mean,
there
were some pretty
2
lengthy
and,
cuts we had to do.
Well, yeah, it was
I
4.
just got them all done.
It was 4 Half-Life 2,
and
and then. Well, the thing is, in the Nuzlocks, there's really not that many cuts. It's just, well, actually, no, there's a couple, but like it's mostly like it's because I always put edits in for myself. But like that's pretty much just again like as I probably said a gazillion and times before, like. It's just so I can learn the software. So it's like if I can just put a funny edit in, I'll just like attempt to do it, because that's why I put in like the minion edit. That was literally like the entire reason I was putting like one going down the screen, one going around the screen, so I can actually learn how to do that. So yeah, they weren't even that. They were awful edits, but it was
funny.
It was funny. It's really.
It's you know what? I'm really upset that like edits don't get like any views.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can go on my main channel and post literally anything, and it'll just get views because I don't know.
Because you just have
just
subs.
does.
You have subscribers. That's like it.
But I don't think any of them are really active. Well, I've gotten like 10 recently, but I don't know if they're necessarily like active subs. I think it's like. It's like it's an appreciation sub. Like you made a good video.
Yeah,
here
but like
with
yeah,
what
but
you
like
did.
you get like a proper like you get like a solid like 100 views like a video like as of like the last couple of weeks. You're getting like 100 views. So like I mean you think your videos just
I'm
get
averaging
watched.
100 200 per day.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the videos though, because like the first rap space is like 20 views, but meanwhile my the video named Half-Life 2, which is really awful, has like 9, which I'm completely fine with. That was a really dumb video.
Yeah.
I live streamed that, and it was a really bad live stream because I don't know, I just became really antisocial halfway through. I was just forcing myself to be like, I mean, I can't commentate over Half-Life 2 randomizer. If you don't know what Half-Life 2 randomizer is, it's basically everything has a different texture and sound. So it's just so much happening that there's nothing to commentate over.
No.
I learned that the hard way.
There's always something to commentate over. No, yeah, I get that, but yeah. You know, like considering like actually in like the Tom Talk series, I still really want to do like something on my channel just as something to do, but it's like again I just have 0 ideas because it's like I'm not knowledgeable enough and don't have the time to actually like research like topics because or like it's not that I don't have the time. I'm just lazy. And like, cause it's like the only thing that I can really think of doing for my kind of thing is like edutainment kind of stuff, like Wendover Productions, real life lore, that kind of shit. But it's like I'm not knowledgeable, and I'm like the last person you should get fucking like history advice or like history shit about.
That's why I have a whole series I've been wanting to do for a while.
Yeah.
That's like I know nothing about history, so it's just me like looking up the Wikipedia page, telling you the actual like basic history of like something, and then just me filling in all the blanks with the random garbage I make up.
Mhm.
And just like the incorrect history of whatever, the false history.
Yeah, it's
My
fucking,
history.
yeah, it's just fucking weird.
Pretty freaking weird. It's strange.
Yeah, but it's
Weird.
I like the thing is like with like my series ideas, like I do want to do something like you're doing with the Rav Space ideas, but I also just don't want it to just be like blatant copying of just like well, I guess
don't
like,
care.
I guess also
Dude,
the actual
I copied it.
That's
I copied
true.
it from JSlat.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. But it's about not even like actual like topics. It's just gonna be random ass topics that I'm just gonna rant about and talk about and find a hole in and then complain about it. And if I'm wrong about it, people are gonna argue with me, and I'm not gonna argue back because I'm a prick. Yeah. But actually, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do on my main channel. Also, the channel I'm gonna put those videos on, it's not gonna be the one that's actually on the featured channels because that is long gone, and I don't think I have access to that channel anymore. But yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with that one. But yeah, I'm just gonna.
Dude, I have no idea how you do this. I'm trying to edit our like things, and I don't know how any of it works.
What things?
Because you know in the playlist, there's like all playlists in our Let's Plays as like a thing. I don't know how you add anything to it ever. I should probably learn. Just in case.
Yeah. I think I can do that. I can just so actually. What do you want to do exactly? AIOU. Yeah.
I want a man named Green Day.
I hate Green Day. Green Day is they aren't a good band. They really aren't. I don't like Green Day. I'm being 100% with you right now.
You know what? I actually don't. I actually do agree.
Yeah. Dookie is good. American Idiot is so overrated. That's it basically.
But dude, what about Father of All? That was my favorite album.
Fucking
good.
I hate.
It stands for everything they've ever supported.
It's
you know
they got no Swedish songwriters. they don't
no trap beats.
No
or
trap
whatever
beats.
It was.
Hold on. Yeah. Wait.
No features.
No features. No Swedish songwriters. No trap beats.
Just
100% pure rock. Uncut rock. I hate it.
And it,
so
I mean,
it's not even like good rock.
They
either.
stood
It's
true.
Pop punk.
It's not even. It's pop. It's pop rock. It's not even pop punk. That's the thing.
It's
I mean,
Weezer.
It's
just Weezer. Green Day is turning to Weezer.
It's what Weezer has been doing for the past few years, but like even worse.
Yeah.
'Cause at least Weezer has done it for years, so they
it's
at least
like-
kind of have an idea of how to do it. It's just a bad style.
At least there's a precedent. Like, yeah.
Meanwhile, Green Day. I mean, it's also just like the whole thing where like Green Day, I feel like was, they have like a following that like hates pop rock and all that with passion.
Yeah.
And they just went and be like, hey, guys,
Hey. Look, I
let's release a Oh Yeah, whatever that song was, as a single. I hate that song.
Yeah. Also, I just
Oh
can't.
yeah, Green Day.
Also, I could just never get into Green Day just in general. I think that's just another part of it. Like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Peter. Yeah. Peter. Yeah, that's really funny, cause like. It's really funny, guys. What? Oh.
Guys, look, it's pretty funny.
Look,
Here's why it's funny.
Here's why. I think.
It's really not funny.
I had a. Someone just came into my room. It was really scary. I'm sorry. Yeah, it
was John.
Lennon. It was John Lennon of the Bibebo.
How do Will and I have like almost the exact same amount of
boost.
hours in CS:GO? We're off by 3 hours. Because he has 1,026, I have 1,023.
Because I think he plays it more than you now, but I think you played it a lot more way back when. But
I only play when he invites me now.
Yeah,
There-
I tried getting a CS and I was trash at it, and I didn't really like the game that much, so I just didn't really bother. Because I don't know, I'm just like, I just don't like multiplayer games. I'm just kind of coming to realize that now. I don't know why. I just don't really. Basically,
I
like,
get that.
if your game is like, I just like open world shit just because it's like, I don't know. I just like the autonomy of it and like just being able to do what I want. You know, but like, I don't know. It's
I mean, so I play a lot of MMOs, or I used to.
yeah. Well, MMOs are kind of like a hybrid between that kind of thing. Like it's
It's
or
different
like
because
like
when you play
MMORPGs, like that, those kind of things.
when you play a game like CS:GO, I mean, there's way less players in like the same area than if you're like in a hub of like ESO or
Yeah.
something like that, or
Mhm.
WoW or whatever. But I don't know. It feels like you're just they're just entities that exist. Well, in CS:GO, they're like you completely acknowledge that they're human beings. and
Yeah.
that just like adds a weird layer on top of it. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know.
don't
dude,
like humans in my games.
I don't like. You're not wrong,
Just
honestly.
unplug my headphones. Hold on.
Good
Just
job.
slam my
There are
headphones
like
to the
a
desk.
bunch of like entities just in my room right now. I don't know what's happening. It's actually really scary. I don't know I like legitimately.
So-
It's like black hooded figures. They're just entering my room. They're coming towards me. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's happening.
Yuhcast official.
I don't. Cool. You good?
So-
I was gonna end the episode on that bit, but you really
I'm
just,
sorry, I couldn't
you,
hold
you,
it
you
back.
just threw a
I saw it
curveball
when
at
I
me
opened up my Instagram.
to Yuhcast, dude. I'm not wrong. I needed to shit.
Official shit break.
It's really funny because it's shit.
No, I have tears in my eyes.
Do you really? I have tears in
It
my eyes.
hurt
So
me.
just,
It really hurt me.
yeah, please. It's seriously. You should really just. Are you okay, Alex? No, stop it. Do you need a diaper change? Come on, man. Do you need a diaper change?
Yeah.
But seriously, like, it seems like you need a diaper change. I feel like it's been a while.
The Yuhcast official diaper change break.
Diaper break. Let's go. Hold on. Let's just. Actually, yeah. We should. I mean, I'm getting a smell from all the way over here. We should probably like change that shit out. Yeah. See ya, people. See ya, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hope you like.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Please, I need it.